What's up, guys? Kaijudoyoshi here. I have a deck profile for my deck that I used at League this weekend. I did 5 matches and I only lost 1 with it. I was playing Water Dark Control just because I love this deck. I lost to a Water Dark Nature deck basically because Skull Shatter is really good against this deck. Yeah, basically it was just a deck that ramps for Skull Shatter, and you used it on like turn 5 both games, and it really hurt. But yeah, this is the deck. Alright, so start off 2 Scaradorable of Gloom Hollows, awesome blocker, good against Rush, basically the counter to Gilliflame. I'm thinking about putting a third one in here, but I might just leave it at 2. I've got 3 Fumes. Basically, you want to get this like as early as possible because this is a great card early and mid game, but then it turns out to be pretty bad late game. It's an interesting card. I might cut it down to 2, but 3 has been working pretty nice for me. I got 1 Razorkinder Puppet. I just picked one up. I'd probably put in a second one if I could, but yeah, this card was pretty cool. I used it only once though, so can't really comment that much about it. 1 Dark Scaradorable. Basically is a finisher. A lot of these cards in here are just like I don't have extra copies. I was trying to like pick up a lot of cards over the weekend, but like people were being kind of stingy and were trading a lot of the stuff, so I couldn't pick up half the stuff that I needed. And Dark Scaradorable is definitely one of those cards that I want just because he's like the best finisher this deck has at the moment. And then I'm running 1 Razorkinder because it's an out to pretty much anything. Alright, so yeah, that's the Darkness monsters. For the Darkness spells, got 2 Spectral Claws because it's a turn 2 play, and it's a just overall decent card. I'm running 3 Bone Blades just for destruction. It's a good card. I'm running 2 Death Smokes because I actually like this card a lot, and for Hyperspeed Dragon, I think that this card is really good. I've got 3 Terror Pits because I finally picked up a third one, and this card's just like standard in any Darkness deck. And then last but not least, I've got 1 Skull Shatter because in case I play against any control decks, I could have a Skull Shatter and I could use it against them. So yeah, that is the Darkness. Then for the Water, I've got 3 Refis, basically the best turn 2 play that this deck has to offer. 3 Seneschals because drawing is cool, and it's just an overall good card, and it's better than Hydro Spy. 2 Frogzookas because I was debating whether I wanted more blockers or not. I decided to put this in to make my blocker count 7, which I think is fine. And basically it's like an out to Gilliflame and other stuff. So yeah, I'm running 2 Reef Prints. I was running 3 before. This card's cool, but I'm not sure how I feel about running 3. It was getting really cloggy. It would usually be like one of the first cards going to my mana zone. I think at 2 it'll be fine. And last but not least, I'm running 2 Milporos. This card was awesome. Like when you drop this card, it's basically you just drop this. Your opponent basically just does the same play that they did last turn, and now you have basically an extra monster on the board. Like the fact that he just sets your opponent back a turn and just lets you put another thing that you can attack with on the board is just crazy. It's a really good card. So yeah, that was the Water Monsters. Now for the Water Spells, I've got 3 Logo Scans, obviously, no question about that. I ran 2 Spy Missions. I wasn't running these before, but I decided to put them in just because I wanted to get like more advantage and stuff. And I thought that this was a really interesting card to have in here, and it's really cool. I run 1 Crystal Memory because I think this card's kind of like a staple in Water. I mean, you should be running at least 1. I don't know if I would increase the count of it, but I think 1 is fine. It's kind of weird saying that I wouldn't play more of a card that lets you search for anything that you want, but I don't know. I just like 1 personally. And last but not least, I was running the 3 Storm Sparks, which was pretty good throughout the day. It saved me a lot of times, and there were a few times where it was like they broke the shield, no Storm Spark, but I couldn't actually use it. That's the only times where it like really sucks. But yeah, it saved me more times than it hurt me, so I liked it in here. So yeah, that was my deck. That's what I used this weekend at League and went 4-1 with. And yeah, so if you guys want to comment anything, go ahead and leave that below. Before I forget, I know some of you guys will probably comment like, why is there no Rusalka or Veil Vortex? And I already explained why I did not like bouncing in my video where I talked about Rusalka. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and peace.